North Press News Harvest. This week in the headlines, a drone strike targets the SDF's commander-in-chief in the Kurdistan region of Iraq, northwest Syria witnesses deadly clashes between opposition groups and HTS, and several Canadian nationals are repatriated from northeast Syria. Sulaymaniyah International Airport in the Kurdistan region of Iraq was reportedly hit by a Turkish drone strike. The strike targeted the SDF's commander-in-chief Mazloum Abdi, who was in the Kurdistan region at the time. Abdi later stated that when the strike occurred, he was in a convoy alongside the Iraqi Kurdish counterterrorism group and global coalition forces. No one was killed or injured in the strike, and it was condemned by the Syrian Democratic Council, the Iraqi government, the Pentagon, and U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen, who called for an investigation into the strike. Canada repatriated 4 women and 10 children of ISIS families from northeast Syria's camps. On April 5th, a Canadian delegation met with Autonomous Administration officials and signed an official repatriation document. 4 imprisoned men who had joined ISIS and 2 women and 3 children were not among the repatriated group. Northwest Syria witnessed a series of demonstrations against warming ties between Turkey, Arab states, and the Syrian government this week. On April 7th, protesters took to the streets in Turkish-occupied Afrin, setting fire to a photo of the head of the opposition's Syrian interim government, Abdurrahman Mustafa, due to his silence over the Syrian-Turkish rapprochement. 2 days earlier, Idlib witnessed nighttime protests in the city's Al-Sa'a Square, raising banners with slogans condemning rapprochement between the Syrian government and other Arab countries. A delegation of the Autonomous Administration of North and East Syria met with representatives of the Catalan Parliament on Tuesday this week in Barcelona. The Autonomous Administration officials included co-chair of the Health Board, Dr. Joan Mustafa, and AANES representative in Belgium, Faik Omar. The Catalan parliamentary delegation promised to pass a resolution that would enable Catalonia to collaborate with the AANES directly. In October 2021, the Catalan Parliament became the first and only subnational legislature to recognize the Autonomous Administration as a political entity. U.S. Central Command CENTCOM announced on Monday the death of senior ISIS leader Khalid Aid Ahmad al-Jabouri in Syria. CENTCOM added that a unilateral U.S. strike killed al-Jabouri, who was responsible for planning ISIS attacks into Europe and developed the leadership structure for ISIS. Other sources state that al-Jabouri was killed in the Hayat Tahrir al-Sham-controlled Idlib region. From April 4th to April 6th, northwest Syria's Azaz witnessed clashes between the Turkish-backed Syrian National Army opposition groups. Clashes between the Northern Storm Brigade and the HTS-affiliated Hassanu Brigade resulted in the death of 2 individuals and the injury of 5 others, and led to a mobilization of the Turkish-backed military police in Azaz, after the Hassanu Brigade brought in reinforcements from the HTS-affiliated Ahrar al-Sham. In the 2 days following the clashes, the general security apparatus of HTS arrested 47 militants of the Sham Legion, known as Faylaq al-Sham, a faction affiliated with the Turkish-backed opposition, in the city of Idlib and its countryside. A local source added that the Sham Legion was one of the first opposition factions to coordinate and cooperate with HTS in northwest Syria, and that tension between the 2 parties reflects changes in the fragile alliances imposed by Turkish intelligence in the region. Thanks for watching North Press News Harvest. For more daily and weekly updates, visit our website and subscribe to our social media channels.